Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining in Unfiltered Real Talk, my YouTube channel. So, real talk, and I'm going to be talking real talk here. So, like I think I mentioned that I'm in this Moco, I can't even speak proper English, Marco and Polo app with all my brothers and sisters. And one of my brothers had a question. But let me back it up a little bit. So I posted a video on TikTok. His name is Cliff. He's a pastor. I don't know his last name, but his church is based on Connecticut. My best friend and her husband and their daughter, they went there, and she told me the church, the people, the sermon was amazing, amazing, amazing. And I cannot wait when I go back to New York, which is July, woohoo, which I'm super excited. But anyway, that I definitely want to visit his church. So I sent a post in the Marco and Polo, and Cliff was talking about like forgiveness. So one of my brother was talking about the post that I sent, and then he had a question. He said that can you, and I'm just paraphrasing, can you really forgive a person who has done really dirty to you and really done really bad things towards you? That was his first question. And yeah, the second question is not really irrelevant. I just wanted to talk about the forgiveness. And so me and this other brother, brother Abraham, and we both answered because a lot of people are working and I had a free time to answer the question. I said to the other brother Anthony, that's the one who was asking the question, that it took me a very, very long time to forgive someone who has hurted me in the past, who had betrayed my trust, who had hurt my family, did things, crazy things towards me. It took me a very long time to forgive. I used to hold grudges. I used to be upset. I always had a mood in my face at work, especially when, a coworker did something to me and I just couldn't let it go. My anger just took the best of me. And it really took me a long time until one of my best friends, told me that, you have to forgive. You have to let go, and you have to go to Christ, go to God, and have Him help you to forgive those people that has hurted you in the past. And again, it took me a long time. It really, really did. And eventually, I forgave everyone. I forgave everyone who had done me wrong, who had hurted me in the past, my exes, everyone. Because I felt like it was not healthy, it was not good to hold that grudge and hold that anger inside of me. I didn't want to become that bitter person, or those people were stealing joy out of me. I didn't want that for my life. And I didn't want the people that I love, that I surround my life with, to see that, because it was affecting them too. It was affecting them, just my moodiness, my attitude, and my demeanor. Like, they didn't want to be around me because I couldn't let go of the past. I couldn't let go of the things that was done towards me. And that's what I was telling Brother Anthony, that, I know it's easy said than done. When you forgive someone who has hurt you, oh shoot, I'm sorry, I'm driving, I gotta pay attention, that you're not forgiving for them. You're doing it for yourself so you can have a peace of mind. So you can let that burden go and then just not have that person in your life anymore, when you forgive that person. And like I said, it's really, really hard to do. It's really hard to do to forgive. But my thing is, why hold a grudge? Why hold a grudge for like several years or a decade or whatever? Just like you letting that other person win, letting that person take so much power over you. So I just answered the question that he was asking all of us to answer, and he responded back and told his story, why why he couldn't forgive this particular person. And the thing is, like, I felt it, and then the other brother Abraham, felt that. I just felt like, not an attack, but he was very aggressive. Am I saying it right? Yeah, he was very aggressive. Brother Anthony, he was very aggressive on the video, and I get it. People are in their emotions, sometimes your emotion get the best of you, but he was just very aggressive in his video, and then just, I'm gonna say really talking hood, and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, like, okay, everyone's entitled to express themselves, but it was just very aggressive how he came across. Like, I was not trying to, double play it, like, about forgiveness or trying to make him feel a certain type of way. I was just giving him my perspective and how I feel, when someone does something towards me, that to forgive, just to forgive that person, and he was just very, very, I don't know, like, you have to see the video for you to understand, but I'm not going to share it because it's very private, because it's just among us groups. But what I'm saying is, he was just very aggressive, and then he made another comment, and I feel like it was towards me, and the reason why I said it is because majority of the sisters in the Marco Polo, they have kids. You know what I mean? They're all parents. I'm the only exception that don't have kids. And then he made this comment like, people who don't understand, people who don't have kids can't understand this, because people who do have kids do understand. And I'm like, is this towards me? Like, are you like giving digs towards me because I don't understand, because you have children and other people have children and I don't get it? Like, so I said something, and I'm like, let me tell you something. I may not have children, but I have 4 nieces, okay? 4 nieces. And God forbid, if anyone did something to 4 of them, I'll probably see red. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll probably see red. A woman like me that's Christian, I will see red. However, I will forgive the person who did any harm to my 4 nieces. So for him to say that I can't relate because I don't have children, that's kind of a little bit hurtful. I may not give birth to all 4 of them, but I witnessed them come to this world, all 4 of them. Okay, so for him to say that was kind of like a little dig, and it was messed up, and like, I can't relate. Like, I would die for my nieces. I would lay my life for all 4 of them, and my best friends, and my parents, anyone that I love and care about, I would die for them. So it made me feel a certain type of way when he said that, and I'm like, okay, you're in your feelings, you're really heated up, and you're talking all hood and all this stuff, and I still love him, you know what I mean? I still love my brother because he's my brother in Christ, but I don't, in my opinion, it was not necessary to be all aggressive, because he asked a question, and myself and Brother Abraham just answer it how we would handle it if someone done us wrong, and how I would forgive that person. I was not telling him what he should do, because everyone is different. Everyone has their own healing process, how to forgive someone. I was speaking in my personal experience that if someone done me wrong, I have to forgive that person, not for them, for my own insanity, because I don't want anyone to steal my joy and happiness because they did me wrong. They just have to deal with God, because you know what? God forgives us. He forgives everything that we have done, because we all are sinners, including me. I'm a dirty sinner, and I need forgiveness from God. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not perfect. And just for him to, say that he won't forgive that person, if God forbid something happens to this man that he cannot forgive, he wouldn't care. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you wouldn't care? You're a brother in Christ. Despite what he did to you, you're still a brother in Christ. You know what I mean? You should care what happens to everyone. So it just made me feel a certain type of way when he said that. But again, he was in his feelings. So, I feel like when people are in their feelings, they don't really think rationally, because I tend to do that too. When I get heated and upset and I just start walling out and just having diarrhea in the mouth, and then it just it goes all the way to the left and it gets crazy. But I tend to realize when I am in the heat of the moment, I tend to pause, marinate, and assess everything before I give an answer. And I feel like in my opinion, he didn't do that. He just reacted to the response of both of us instead of like really, really taking a pause and really hearing us, what we were saying. Because all I was saying was, I agree with Brother Abraham, what he said, and in my personal experience, that's what I would do. And I have done that too, because, you know, there's one particular person in my life that done me wrong, has hurt me, and made me feel a certain type of way, but I forgave that person. Not for him, but to do it for me. Because I don't want to be miserable. I don't want any person stealing my joy and my happiness. And I want to be pleasing to God. So I just wanted to share that. I'm just really curious what he's going to say to my response. He's currently working right now, so I'm just very curious what he's going to say to my response. I hope he doesn't take it the wrong way, but that's how I express myself, and I even told him that. I don't baby anyone. I don't even baby my own family. I am a straight shooter. I say it how it is, and that's it. I don't sugarcoat anything. And he may take it the wrong way, he may not, but that's not my intention. I just don't baby anyone. I really don't. I just say what I need to say, and that is it. I just don't have time to baby anyone or people playing victim. I feel like he was kind of playing victim, but I don't know. I just don't like I just don't like people playing victim. That's just my thought. I may get in trouble for this video. I may get in trouble for it, but I'm just speaking the truth. I'm just speaking my truth and being honest. And this is what the whole point of this YouTube video podcast is, to be unfiltered and just say what I need to say. And I'm saying it respectfully, and I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, but I just have to say what I needed to say. So hopefully this video does not backfire on me. It may backfire on me, because it might bite me in my you know what. But you know, I just have to take everything in a grain of salt and just go from there, and let's see what happens. But I just have to speak my truth, and I hope he's not mad what I posted on the Marco Polo, and I will keep you updated the end result of my response to Brother Anthony. So thank you so much for listening to Unfiltered YouTube channel, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.